Good morning. Hi, my name's Ken Grace. I'm your Health One teacher, and I thought maybe I'd make this little video so at least you'd put a name with the face, and then hopefully at some point in time, we're back to real world, normal school kind of stuff, and maybe actually would see each other in person. Um, Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I've been a teacher at Chabot for 25 years. And before that, I worked at City College of San Francisco. Um, I always lived in the Bay Area. I grew up in San Lorenzo, went to Arroyo, um, back when they had pretty good athletic teams. We still lost all the time to Hayward and Castro Valley, but we were okay. Um, I was the first kid in my family to go to college. Despite my SAT scores, they were so bad, the high school counselor told me that I would drop out in the first 6 weeks of school. So don't get caught up in test scores and what anybody told you in the past. Just, put your, nose to the grindstone. Use that VARC thing so you learn how to teach yourself, because that's the key. If you can teach yourself, you can learn anything. Um, let's see about the class. So in a few weeks, you'll be able to see every chapter. And what I would say, if you get in the habit of doing a chapter a week, you will finish the class probably about the first week in December. The final, so here's the thing, listen real carefully. The final is, out of each chapter, you have to learn 3 things, and you're going to write those things down, and then you're going to tell me how you're going to apply them to your life to make your life or your family and friends' life a little healthier, better, okay? So what I would suggest doing is, as you're reading each chapter on a notepad in Word or whatever note thing you do, write down the 3 things you learned and how you would apply that, and just keep storing it. So by the time we finish the last chapter, you've got the final complete. You turn in the final, again, in your words, because nowadays we can catch you if you go try to steal somebody else's. It's not that hard. It's a pretty simple final. Write down the 3 things for each chapter, what you learned and how to apply it to your life. You turn that in and you're done. As you'll notice, pretty much each chapter has a few assignments to do that kind of go with the chapter. There's a discussion thing, okay? And the discussions are not right or wrong. It's you read, you learn, it's your opinion, okay? And then there's a chapter quiz. Now, when you go to take the chapter quiz, here's a suggestion. Have the book sitting next to you. I mean, if you've read the chapter, you should know the answers. They're multiple choice. But I would have the book there, okay? Because really, this is all about learning to learn and how to find the answers. Because half the stuff we're going to teach you here and in college, I hate to tell you this, is going to be wrong in 5 years. And it's not that we're out here trying to teach wrong or poor information. It's just new information comes on. Okay. Hey, look at this. Look at that. I got a Chabot PE t-shirt. So where I'm going with this thing is, for years we taught that fat was bad. Simple. Fat's bad. Carbohydrates and proteins are good. Well, I came along and realized there's good fat and there's bad fat. Okay. It's not as simple as we made it out. So a lot of the things we'll have taught you, new information comes out and it becomes more refined. Okay, so as you're learning stuff, if all of a sudden 4 or 5 years later, that's not what they taught us, well, it's because new information came out. Okay, when we get back to normal, I got my notes here, so that's what you do to try to stay on task here. When we get back to normal, hopefully you can use our fitness center and our weight room. We got a beautiful fitness center, a beautiful weight room, and obviously everything's off access in access to us right now, but down the road, hopefully you can get that. And again, on the book, I shouldn't say this, but I wouldn't buy it at the bookstore. Go online. You can probably find it used for 12, 15 bucks. Don't pay full price. Okay. I check my email every day. I try to get the assignments, get stuff done as quickly as possible. If you're ever not sure if you turned it in or not, click on my grades. And there ought to be either the score or there's a little indicator that says you turned it in. If there's nothing there, it means that the assignment didn't go through. All right, so I hope that helps, and we'll stay in touch. Get into Canvas, get into a normal routine of using Canvas every day, and everything will be fine. All right, let's have a good one. Bye.